YouTube. Bing bong. Hi, Honey Ding Bear. Ah, on my side, it was Honey Ding Bear first. I must apologize. But welcome on in, everybody. Akari Ame, thank you so much for the 5 roses. You trying to create an avatar on VR? Well, then what's stopping you? It's what I had to go live at 1 a.m., so therefore I went live at 1 a.m. I don't see the problem. I see 0 issues with what I did. There were no problems. Oh. Okay. I can't fix the vertical side of that, but it is streaming vertical. Interesting. How quaint. Hi, Justin. Welcome on over on YouTube. On YouTube. Oh, there it is. Whoop. On YouTube. Yo-yo. That's just a live notification. I'm so sorry. Beep boop bop, beep boop bop. Okay, and then I gotta do one more thing. I gotta do one more thing to set up everything. I promise I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, people are gonna hate me because there's so many notifications going on in the I'm live now chat. Hi, Neo. Hey, yo, the pizza here. Hi, Blitzblaze. How is being the femboy god working out for you? And I'm censored. Why am I censored? Why am I censored? Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule, I rule, I rule this day. Wah! Oh, wait, I have the like leaderboard on still. Damn. I thought I adjusted that. Hi, good day. How are you doing today? You having a good time? My existence is lewd? How dare you? Wow, Pomni, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Sniper Wolf, hello, it's good to see you. It's been so long since I've seen you in chat. How have you been? Good, I hope. Genuinely. What? Ooh. D20 for Whopper. 5. Alright, I gotta pop out some of these chats. But how is everyone doing? I think I got all the Tickfinity stuff set. Oh, that was Wheel of Fortune. Here it is. Here's the right one. Damn, this is... Nate, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please do let me know. Give me one moment, and then we'll be done. Setsu, thank you so much for the heart me. I'm almost done. Oh my goodness. Nate, Vampus, Reynolds, thank you so much for the follows. If any of you would like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Settings. Paste. Apply. Is it working now? It is! There you go. Silent Xander, thank you so much for the follow. And then OBS. And then we have all our chats. Hooray! D20 for luck, you got it, Sunwoo. You got it, Justin. What is happening? Kayla, oh my god. Oh my god, Kayla. Oh my god, Setsu. You got a 4. You got a 4, Justin. Why am I getting so many notifications? And so many Go Populars. That's so many Go Populars. But how are you doing today, Blitzball? Or Blitzblaze? I'm gonna need to reroll. Okay. 5. You did get higher. It did go higher. What? Okay. You're making a cake? Ooh, what kind of cake? I gotta know. Hi, Clue! Hello! Oh my god, it's good to see you. Copycat Artist, it's so good to see you again! Oh my god! How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you forever. What have you been up to? What you been doing? Just dropping by, wishing you have a wonderful day. Have fun streaming. Thank you, Nagi-san. You're very kind. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. But you know what? I'm gonna do a thing. What is the thing? What is the thing? Also, Justin, your luck's not shit. Have more faith in your luck. Why do you think you're bad at confrontation? Why do you think you're bad at confrontation, Cleo? Judas Phoenix, thank you so much for the finger hearts. Have I seen Invincible? Yes. I don't know if there's any new episodes. I've seen up to episode 5. I've seen up to episode 5 of the latest season. So there is that. Copycat Artist? Are you there? Hi, Borealis Vixen. I just got gifted a meteor shower over on TikTok by Setsu. Thank you. Thank you for the 3,000 coins. Holy shit. Well, congratulations. You are firmly at the top of the leaderboard. Damn. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Judas Phoenix, thank you for the rose. Sun Wu. Copycat Artist, thank you for the 2 hand hearts. God. I'm just a wanderer here. What is happening? Why? Well, you got me. Flames, Games, and Beats, thank you so much for the follow. Clue, so remember when I found out my roommate was dating my ex? So turns out she didn't break up with him after... We don't need the Riz sound effect going off. But thank you all so much for the hand hearts. You're also very kind. Setsu, thank you for the insane amount. Judas Phoenix, thank you for the donut. Sniper Wolf, thank you for the finger hearts. Muff, yes. Am I on VR or something? No. I'm streaming across multiple different platforms, and this is just, I'm just on VTube Studio. That's all I got. Please continue the story. So obviously, instead of talking to my roommate, I've locked myself in my room and have been playing on VR chat for the past 9 hours. Oh. Yo, cheers. Dr. Pepper is incredibly important. Thank you, Judas. Gentle reminder, they took sobe water from us? Wait, what's sobe water? I don't remember. I remember the brand. I don't remember what it is, though. What is... Cheers, yeah, because they're probably drinking in VR chat. No? Okay. Cheers? Does no one cheers when they drink anymore? I hate to see... You hate the invasion in Delta Force? Delta Force is fine. But blah, 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 blah. I can't. I gotta lock in. There's so much happening. Well, Judas, thank you so much for completing our live goal. That means that I now have to do a my. Goodness. GG! Thank you, Shadow Milk Cookie. My chat. You're also very adorable. Thank you so very much for showing up and supporting this stream. Everything that you do is very much appreciated. All the work that you put in is seen and recognized, and we thank you for doing your very best every day, even if it feels like it's not 100%. Thank you. There you are. Judas Phoenix. Moko, thank you so much for the follows. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. I need some tarot reading. I need to do tarot readings again. I do. I think we're going to try and do a tarot reading stream next Monday. Is what we're going to try and do. So if we can manage to do that, I think it'll go well. What does all the chats think? Oh, I've been made holier than thou. Thank you, Setsu. Kryptonite Desire, thank you so much for the follow. Hi, Ethan. I'm doing well. I could be doing a lot better, but I'm doing pretty good. I've discovered I need to replace the driver's side headlight in my car, and the only way to do that is to remove the entire headlight assembly. So, you know. Cheers, Neo Metal. I mean, I am non-binary, so I would hope that my voice training has paid off. We have done so very much work into it. The Dr. Pepper Fund, yes. Yes, we have. We have the Dr. Pepper Fund. Dr. Pepper Fund is the most holy of drinks, and it is very appreciated. If you would... How much is the new headlight? I mean, it's just the bulb. I just gotta take out the headlight assembly. So it's gonna be like, if I replace both bulbs, it's probably gonna cost me somewhere around like 40 bucks. Dr. Pepper is the greatest drink ever. A Dr. Pepper float? Anyone had one of those? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, it's just, I gotta rip the headlight assembly out, and that's just time consuming. And I don't have another day off until Wednesday, so, you know. It's a thing. Favorite flavor? I personally prefer Diet Dr. Pepper. But I know that a lot of people say strawberries and cream or cherries and cream is the best. And I recognize that. And I appreciate everyone's choices on that. But, personally, my go-to is Diet Dr. Pepper. Midnight Blessing, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. What about Starbucks? You should look at my Sanji's tattoo. I posted it in art in Discord. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look. We get dice too? Yes. So I have d20s that I roll if people want me to. So, you know. So if you would like to ask a question and see if you succeed, fail, or something along those lines, then we can I will more than happily just roll. What is Dr. Pepper's doctorate in? I don't know. What is Dr. Pepper's doctorate? D20 roll? You got it, Judas. 11. Slightly above average. Hi, JC. How are you doing today? Give me a roll if you... You got it. You got it. Midnight Blessing. I'll give you advantage. 19. You got a 19, Midnight. Congratulations. You're in dire need of a read? Okay, okay. It won't be on camera. It won't be on camera, but I'll do a read. Hold on. Roll for healing potion, herbal tea. 11. A lot of 11s. Blackbeard, thanks so much for the follow. If you'd like to roll a d20, please let me know. Ah, but you see, I'm neither boy nor girl. I am a femme envy. Pokemon stream when? Which Pokemon? Yuri or Yaoi? I prefer Yuri, personally. Women are hot. Neo, I rolled for you. You got an 11. Card pack stream again? I need to actually be able to get a card pack. Like some packs, but yeah, I'd be more than willing to do that in the future. Logan Oliver, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please do let me know. Oh, he was a physician and surgeon. That's awesome. Because I do know that Dr. Pepper was originally a medicine. And was recommended to be boiled. Oh, headbands! Thank you! Yes, yes it was. You meant to boil Dr. Pepper first. It was really funny. I have no clue what it's a 20-sided die that people roll for D&D. You got an 18. Hi, Sybil. How are you doing today? Hi, Luna. Oh my god, we got so many mods. You're ordering $1,700 worth of Pokemon packs? What do you mean? Why? Why are you ordering so many? Have a wonderful night, JC. Alright. Justin. Would you like the deck to be rotated or not? Judas, thank you so much for the rose. 10,000 pigeons eat this moth. No! Don't you dare eat this moth. Mark, thank you so much for the follow. We can finally be bees. We can live like a bee. The second moth has struck the stream. Wow, the joke... I can't believe that you have made that joke to the New Yorker. So mean. Star, hello, welcome on in. What? Okay. You can't have me pick. You cannot. You can't have me pick. You know the rules. You've been here enough times. This is great news. I made a steak. Thank you, Justin. D20, you got it, Sniper Wolf. 9. You got a 9. Hit 2 rocks with 1 bird? Exactly. Let's talk lamp. Lava. Lava lamp, specifically. Easily my favorite kind of lamp. Hi, Kiryu. How you doing today? Zebra print lamps. I have one, and it is my favorite lamp ever. Okay. Alright, we have very good signs. Where's my book? So, one major arcana in the Hermit is the past. Let me actually find my book, because I can't seem to find my book for some reason. Because some idiot, me, misplaced it. My god. I misplaced that shit. No. Where did I put it? I haven't done a reading in a while, so my brain just tuned out doing what this was. Eh. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Anywho's-en. But like black and white zebra print? Oh, okay. Thank you. I've put a lot of work into my voice. Olkaga, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Alright, hold on 1 second. So, the past for the Hermit is a card that generally is referring to... Yes, and I know I had to Google it because I haven't pulled the Hermit in so long. Now, if we pulled something else, it would be different. But the Hermit generally signifies a period of introspection, solitude, or even soul-searching. Based on what you said in the past, Justin, I would say that kind of lines up with what you've stated. Especially with the fact that you've been this is my voice naturally. This is my voice naturally. I am a voice actor. I can do other things and I can manipulate it, but I'm not doing a ton of that right now. So, but with the Hermit, we can say that you have been doing something introspective. You isolated for a while, and now you're just coming back out of it. Midnight Blessing, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. And with that, you go into the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card that generally is referring to some kind of celebration or reconnection in your life. Whether it be family, friends, or just someone that you care about. You're trying to celebrate the good things in your life and that celebrate the future to come, whether it be good health or some kind of romance or just overall just being in love with another person. From there, we do go to the Seven of Pentacles. That's one that I haven't seen enough to be able to just do off the top of my head, so we do unfortunately have to check the book or even check online, and I do apologize. Pentacles. Beep boop. But, okay, continuing on with the Seven of Pentacles, it is a sign that any effort that you're putting in currently, especially right now, is one that you are, well, it's a sign that that you're putting in a lot of hard work and that your patience will pay off in the future. The long-term planning that you have is allowing you to grow, and that you're putting in a solid investment for whatever that'll happen. Basically, I'm kind of skirting around the exact terminology, but basically you're laying the groundwork very well, and you have the planning that you need for the success that you have. So take the time that you have right now to celebrate the success of what you did in the past. Even if the isolation and self-discovery that you had to do was a little bit daunting, whatever progress you've made to get to where you are now is worth celebration. Follow it from there, going to the Seven Pentacles. Whatever plans you have for the future, make sure that they're thought out, and you'll be okay. It's a lot more general, but just whatever path you're on is one of success. So have faith in yourself, Justin. You'll be okay. None of those are reversed, by the way, so it's a very yes sign. Things will be alright. So there you are. But Yeah, we don't really have anybody over on the Red app, but that's okay. I am a tarot mark, that is true. Thank you so much, Midnight. Holy shit. You did not have to give me a galaxy. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. I had some spare coins. Okay, well, thank you. Please do enjoy your emotes, and if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Finisher, thank you so much for the heart me, and welcome to the fan club. I gotta quick go get some water. My throat's starting to kill me. I've been talking straight for a half hour, so... Zero, thank you so much. I do love... My artist did a fantastic job on my model. Let me go get some water. Public speaking, not my forte. Especially since I've been talking at work all day. Wawa. Wawa acquired. Hi, Chris. I'm doing quite well. Would I rather... Okay. Insert Cave Johnson, life gives you lemons. Give the lemons back. Make them explode. Exploding lemons. Get the lab boys on it. Something like that. Do you have lamp? I do have lamp. But I'm doing well. Would I rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? 100 duck-sized horses, honestly. Wait. Unarmed, or can I have a tool? Is it unarmed or no? Unarmed. Oh yeah, 100 duck-sized horses. Yeah, I could take the 100. I could take the 100 for sure. In a fight, of course. In a fight, of course. Hi, Alice. How you doing today? I do oracle cards a lot, but specialize in love readings. Ah, I'm very good at like general life readings to try and highlight what people are like missing or what the path they need to take. I don't something. You're very welcome, Justin. Midnight, thank you for the egg hunt. Something tells me that wasn't just coins lying around. But thank you. Thank you. Cobra Edits, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Star, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. When did I know? When did I know what? When did I know what? How are we today? We are doing well, Chris. I thought I've answered you before. If not, I apologize. Azzy! Oh my god, hello! Welcome on in! Wait, were you not following before? IDM a roll? 8. Oh, what? Oh, what am I doing today? We're just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting. If someone wants a tarot reading, I'm not showing my hands today, but if you can ask for one. If you so choose. Plug! Thank you, Midnight. Thank you. Was not expecting that. I'm gonna be Very honest. You're gonna, if you keep this up, I'm gonna start crying, and then you'll have to deal with me crying. I hope you know that. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I'm easily overwhelmed. I take it for granted. Sure. If you would like a tarot reading. Let me actually see if I can find my book first, though. My desk is actually a nightmare and covered in Magic and Pokemon cards. I don't know where I put my tarot guide book. I gotta refer to it a little too many times. Oh, you hopped over from Twitch? No! You can cry together? Okay. Well, damn. Why are we... Thank you for the 100 biddies taken for granted. Thank you for the cotton candy. It looks like the leader of our gifts leaderboard has changed. Thank you, Midnight Blessing. Crown is mine. It is yours. That's true. Okay, so in order, Chris. In order, we have taken for granted, then Chris. Taken for granted. Would you like a would you like the deck rotated by chance? I just rotate the deck 100 and... Yes, I'm on purple and I'm on red app. I'm on both platforms as well. And since they restrict actually it's a triple stream? Sorry, I needed water. What does it mean? Sure. Okay. I'm on T, TT, and YT. The real Fitzy, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please do let me know. And hello, welcome on in. Bah, thank you so much for the 50 roses. What? Card orientation matters, so you gotta pick. Exactly. Riz noise. Anyway, Midnight Blessing, thank you for the hand hearts. My goodness. Bones, thank you. Hello, welcome on in. Wolfie, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Thank you for the hand hearts, Midnight Blessing. How is my day? My day is going well. Alright, taken for granted. You got the reverse Page of Wands. Now, again, because I don't have my book, because I'm stupid and I lost it, and I'm lying, I found it. I knew exactly where that was the whole time. Don't you worry about nothing. Don't you worry about nothing. Data Trap Clone, thanks so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Happy Easter to all those that celebrate. That is fair. Do you still have your lever? Man, that's a crazy way to ask what's in my pants and if I can have penetrative sex still. That's wild. What a strange thing to ask someone you've never met before. Yes, you may get a reading. I'll give you a 3-card reading at that. But as for taken for granted, you got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. Here we are. The reverse Page of Wands is a card talking about, well, there's a moth in my pants. Actually, I just have an ovipositor, so prepare for Mpreg. Anywho'sin. The real Fitzy, thank you for the follow over on Purple. Sketch, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. All right, let me get through this one. Let me get this one. The Page of Wands is a card talking about someone who might have a lack of direction in their life, either due to arrogance or just overall being a little egotistical around their own stuff, around their own life. That's kind of just pointing to them not really being in the correct position. With that being the case, what I can say with that is just try not to let yourself get too full of your own, like, overconfident. Make a plan for the future and you'll be okay. It's a lot harder to say that you won't at least have some clouded judgment in the future, but do your very best. You got this. Make sure you have a plan and be open to other people's interpretations of what's going on. If not, you could be pointed in the wrong direction, or just not even have a direction to go in the first place. That's generally what this kind of card means. Brick, hello. What? Midnight Blessing, thank you so much for joining us. Quick question, is my name Mina? Yes. Can I get one? Next is Chris, I believe. You know, I wasn't planning on doing tarot, and then I did one reading and my brain was like, ooh, we're doing this now. Normally I do like a hand cam and like showcase exactly what I'm doing so I can show off my nice, really hollow foil cards, but that's not what's happening. Hi, Val. How are you doing, sweetheart? Vulcan understands. Lizzie Rosehall, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Alrighty. Chris, are you still here? I'll give you a reading if you're still here, and then we'll go to midnight. Sevagoth Prime, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please do let me know. Chris the Chris, hello, welcome on in. Kiryu, thank you so much for the heart me. Welcome to the fan club, and please do enjoy. Hold on. Please do enjoy your emotes. Midnight Blessing. What? Thank you. Thank you for the 6 months of tier 1 subs. Thank you. Otherwise, thank you so much for the follow. Chris, I'm doing good, actually. Thank you. Floofy Kitty, thank you so much for the sax groove. Alright. I gotta lock in. Midnight, would you like the deck rotated? And I'm gonna give you a 3 card to do past, present, future, or unless you want something else clarified. We hit our goal, Dr. Pepper Fun goal over on TikTok. Hooray! If anyone is interested in watching long form content, I will be releasing ASMR on YouTube on the Red app. So if you want to follow there and subscribe there as well, I would appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Ahmed, thank you so much for the rose. Floofy Kitty, thank you so much. What? Not at me, but towards me? What do you mean? I think your first message might have gotten hidden. Alrighty. Midnight Blessing. Would you like the deck rotated? Yippee! Hi, Mogroku, or Mogruko. Mog. You're mogging me. Why is your bank mad at you? Is it because you're spending so much money? VTuber Ghost, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. I am Minamoth VT, your local moth VTuber. I do tarot readings, just chatting. I chat about being trans in trans news. I also just play video games, like Celeste is a current series that I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll be playing Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, or just random stuff. Collared Alley, hello! Welcome on in. Agua, you got it. Hi, Victus, welcome on in. Or Phasmo. Occasionally Phasmo as well. Rotate is fine. You got it. I had a friend help me pick my name, and we ended on Mina. Mina is a really nice name. I think I'm asexual. What do I tell my parents? That's a good question. What I would recommend... Okay, so... I suppose next thing I can ask is, are you... I'm going to take my seat over here. Alrighty, thank you, VTuber Ghost. You're incredible. Thank you for the raid. And thank you for trusting me with your community. Vaxton, thank you for the follow. If you were to tell your parents, are you living with them? Are you afraid that they're going to be like, what is that? That's not real? Or are you just worried of something else? Hi, Snowfall Silent. Welcome on in. Yes, you did catch a stream. Ended because she liked the Overwatch? Blah. Have an amazing afternoon. As well, I will be right here doing my very best. Do we trust in Jill? Of course. I don't know who Jill is, but of course. Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper. I have no idea if that's actually playing through on TikTok. They're the mean kind of Christian? Oh. But hold on, I'm about to cry. Midnight Blessing. Thank you for the 27 the 2700 bits. Thank you. All that for the Dr. Pepper Fund. Thank you. See, you are trying to make me cry. Okay. I got the cards laid out here. I'm going to answer this question. Empty Husk, thank you so much for the follow. They're the mean kind of Christian. Okay. I mean, if you were to come out to them and tell them that, if you live with them still, what I would recommend, they are tears of joy, I assure you. If you were to tell your parents, and they were to, like, try and do something crazy, if you have a place to go, then be ready to move there. But if they are still supportive of you, or at least would love you, either way, and that's okay. Because if they just don't think you're asexual, I mean, I don't know. Asexual is such a hard thing to even come out as, like, thing to be. Because I personally can't wrap my head around it, but it doesn't bother me at all. Because if not wanting to have sex, or even being grossed out by sex, isn't something that I personally can understand from my perspective, but I can see why that would be something that someone else has. So, I guess, I don't know, most likely they'll still love you for who you are, as long if you approach it from the perspective of this isn't like, because it's not like it's against God's will or anything, you know? Just not, I don't know. The Dr. Pepper fund is complete. That's true. I'm done now, I promise. Okay, Midnight, if you say so. But I don't know. Asexuality is such a weird gray zone for Christianity. Yeah, celibacy is just a thing. Have I gone through any hormone treatment or surgery? I have been on hormones for a total of 3.5 years, and I have had an orchiectomy. Like that, depending on denomination, clergy aren't allowed to copulate. So you could pretend that you want to join the clergy to be safe. Yes, exactly. That is perfectly fine. Take your time. If you gotta eat, then go ahead and eat. Rosen, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll ID 20, please let me know. How did you voice train? I wanted to start, but I got so overwhelmed by the information online. I streamed and kept changing my voice until I didn't get misgendered anymore. That's basically it. You're seeing my voice training right now. Oh, excuse me. I am live, and therefore I'm voice training. Ta-da! And that's how you do it. That, and I was in chorus for a few years, so I am applying all of the practice that I had from that. Sleep well, VTuber Ghost. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hi, Juwan. Amaya, Enrique, and Smiley. Thanks so much for the follows. Midnight. Libra. Hello. Natural nun or priest? Exactly. I keep getting called a boy, but I'm a girl and it makes me mad. That's just unfortunate. I am so sorry. I actually don't even know what to say to that. How long have we planned on streaming? We're going to be live for at least another hour and 10 minutes. I know exactly how you feel, though. Alright, I'm going to quick do this. Alright, after the next minute and 20, we're going to wait for ads on Twitch to end, and then we'll go ahead and do this. Is the path hard? The path of being trans? I mean, I suppose. It can be. Right now in the US, it's kind of a nightmare because they're trying to legislate us out of existence. Judas, thank you so much for the rosa and the perfume. I'm so sorry for not seeing them. Forgive, please. Of course, Theo. Go right ahead. What? All right, Star, you're more than welcome to ask your questions as well. This is why I do these streams. If people have questions, go ahead and ask. We're here for a safe space to talk about people having issues or just wanting to support each other. This is a queer safe space, so if you have questions and you want to know about my experience to see if it's similar to yours, then I'm happy to answer them. Good morning, Revolution. Yes, happy chocolate egg day. Happy egg. Where do you get hormones? If you are looking to get on hormones and you don't really have a lot of options, the most accessible way to get them is to go through Planned Parenthood. How do you really tell if you're trans? Obviously the feelings, but is there anything in specific you felt or did that made you know that you are trans? Outside of just being, okay, here's the question that I will ask you that every trans person or egg should ask themselves. If you had a button in front of you and you could push it to become the other gender or the gender of your choice, and that would change the sex that you were born as, male to female, female to male, and you would press it, would you? Yes. You would? Okay. If you would press that button, by pressing that button, you admit that there's a strong possibility of being trans. And this like is a you can't go back kind of thing. So, you can be trans. Just even if you're not on hormones, you can be trans. Even if you are not actively like trying to socially transition, you can be trans. Yeah, gender dysphoria is also something that you might not just feel. Colin, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. And hi, Izzy. As in the button is irreversible. Correct. You press it, you can't go back. Theo, so what else made me feel like I was trans? I mean, other than just not feeling like I was socialized, I didn't want to be around the gender I was assigned at birth as. Just a lot. Just a lot, you know? Growing up, I related more to my sister than I did even, like, the guys around me. Hell, what I could say is I grew up and the people around me... Hi, Crazy Demon Dragon. How are you doing today? But continuing on, the, man, I can't even talk. Like, I would much prefer having girlfriends around me and talking to them than I would any of the guys. Hell, the most uncomfortable experience of my life was changing in the guys' like locker room as a teen in like high school for gym class. That was the most uncomfortable experience of my life. You know? Not that I think I would have been any less like uncomfortable in the women's restroom. Oh my god. But like, you know what I mean. What are my preferred pizza toppings? Pepperoni, occasionally sausage, honey barbecue chicken, stuff like that. Dark Lord, hello. Connix, thank you so much for joining us. How are you both doing today? Thank you for the double raid. What are the steps I can take to transition if I'm under 18 and I can't get hormones but my parents and your parents won't let you? That's a hard one. You could always like make it appeal to get that medication yourself, as in like becoming your own legal identity, but that is hard to do and time consuming. Also, under 18? Hold on a second. Hold on, this is an 18 plus stream. I'm non-binary, Anubis, but thank you for asking. We do support our baby trans, but I am an 18 plus streamer. I do apologize, Copson. It does also depend on the state, yeah. Femboy Lex, hello. Roll for initiative? 12. Long story short, you would have to go through a lot of... You'd have to try and go to therapy and get them confirmed that you need the medication, and then you would be able to get a court order to become your own medical guardian. That is how you'd be able to do it. But don't take legal advice from me. Do your own research, stuff like that. I feel a little stupid. I never thought about the changing thing. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I absolutely hated changing in there. Most of the time, I would find somewhere else private to do it. Exactly. Current hyperfixation? A lot. Alright. Exactly. Don't feel like you can't come back. We are accepting of anyone trans. Just, we try to keep it 18 plus because we do talk about mature topics outside of transitioning. Midnight Blessing. Alright. Also, Connix, how was your stream? Of course, Call It Alley. Go right ahead. Midnight Blessing, you 27? I'm 26. I don't know if you could tell. Hi, OT. How are you doing today? Do I play Pokemon? Yes. Alrighty. Midnight Blessing. Oh. Yeah. You know what's funnier than 24? 25. I have a question that is more about clarifying something I feel. Go right ahead. Played League? Ooh, yeah, you played League? That's already not a great experience. Alrighty, let's see here. Will Pokemon Champions get streams? No. Favorite Pokemon game? Probably Black 1. I haven't played Black 2, and outside of that, it's probably Platinum. Okay. Midnight Blessing. Can you roll for sleep quality? Sure. 9. I play Overwatch Conics, so I totally understand. Midnight Blessing. Tarot time. Everyone, pause your questions. Snowfall, you can send your question. Alright. Your starting card is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card talking about someone who is feeling a sense of stability, home, a sense of community if they can. A lot of times it's a sign that people, especially in your past, had allowed you to take some time off or celebrate and acknowledge the hard work that you had had. Especially before embarking on a new journey or even just going into a new project. You know, a pause before continuing on another journey, essentially. But currently, we have the reverse Page of Cups as your card for the present. The reverse Page of Cups talks about someone who is experiencing loneliness, repressed emotions, or even just some kind of disappointment in their life. It's a sign that even when things seem like they're okay in the world, you think you could be restricted in some way or another, either due to not having anyone to talk to or things changing from the community you had in the past. It's not the easiest thing in the world to move past, but reach out to others so that way you can get their guidance, and it should be able to help you move forward. From there, we go to the future, which is the King of Pentacles. And if you know anything about the Pentacles suit, it means that it's something financial. The King of Pentacles talks about security, power, even just a sense of abundance, or just being supportive from all angles. It's a sign to be ready with a plan and focus on financial security going forward. Because overall, even though you can be successful, you need to be able to actually be able to keep budget. Others will come around you, and you will be able to sustain a lot of material success in the future. It takes effort, but you definitely have a very successful future, and a very successful future coming up, I suppose. I don't know how long that will be, but that's what it is. It focuses on financial security, material wealth. So as long as you have a plan, even if you're feeling lonely, you'll be okay. Don't be afraid to reach out to others. I know. I'm not warning you for spending money on me. What I'm saying is this is what the cards are. Just make sure that the card is literally saying that in the future you'll be focusing on financial security. So there is that. That's all it is. I feel bad when I see you on TikTok. I'd be like, oh my god, she's so attractive. That's fine. You're allowed to find me attractive. Hi, Nero. Mobile Suit Mushroom, welcome on in. Bardic Gifts and S, thank you so much for the follows. My favorite is Ultra Moon. It has my favorite Pokemon, Popplio, Alolan Vulpix. Alolan Vulpix is adorable, and I love it. Alright, Snowfall Silent, what was your question? Is there a way to tell whether you're feeling sick of slash in of your own body? Is it because you are sick of or trans? Body dysmorphia is a thing. So if you look in the mirror and feel displeased in yourself, think about whether you're displeased on the fact that if you feel masculine or if you just are displeased because you're like feeling like you're overweight or just don't have the body shape that you want. And to be fair, those can lead to gender dysphoria as well, but they are all different things kind of piling into one. So you have to try and figure out which of those emotions is the thing. Ash VT, thanks so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relate to 20, please let me know. It's when in non-context where you're not trying to be. Oh, I see. Alrighty. One thing that I am unsure about is committing socially to transitioning. Obviously, I don't have to, but if I want to dress more feminine, then I'd probably have to explain. And I don't know how I feel about having the label of it. Just unsure. Yeah, it's scary to be socially transition right now, so I can't blame you, especially if you're in an area that is more unaccepting. One of the things that I did before socially transitioning was I took hormones for about a year and a half before I started coming out to others. Not to say that you can't like immediately start socially transitioning if you were to medically transition, but I was scared of how others would accept me if I was immediately just doing that. So taking time beforehand isn't a huge problem. I'm gender fluid, maybe trans femme. I shaved my arms and body today and I love it. I was so hairy before. That is a very liberating feeling, and feeling your clothes against your hairless skin is fucking fantastic. I can't even blame you. FY, hello, welcome on in. My favorite mons are, and this is going to sound crazy, Sunkern, Magneton, and Crobat, followed quickly by Snom and Volcarona. Casper, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Matt Mercer's body dysphoria really blows my mind. He's so attractive, yet he feels different. Exactly. Thank you, Theo. I really do appreciate that. Hi, Snom is fucking amazing. I feel that. Been on HRT for 9 months, and due to the area I'm in, I very much have to hide it. Due to the area I'm in. Yeah, no, it's very rough. Eventually people will be like, huh. Jonathan Blade, am I a good boy for me? For me? Yes, you are a good boy. What's the process like? Like transitioning in terms of medically? Or are you talking more in the social transitioning? It's alright, Connix. Theo, what would you like, darling? 1 moment, 300 x 90. I'll just say Pete. 1 moment, Pete. I do apologize. We do have a good girl routine. Theo, you are such a good girl. And I am oh so very proud of you. Hamster Killer and Alex, thank you so much for the follows. If you'd like to relate to 20, please let me know. Medically transitioning isn't a huge problem, at least when it comes to just getting on hormones. And that is because I live in a very liberal state. I had a 2-hour-long conversation with a medical healthcare provider inside New York State, and as a result, I was able to continue going forward and properly get diagnosed and have medical healthcare providers give me the medicine I needed. It took a while to get up to the right dosages and all that, but we managed to do it. You're 21? Well, welcome on in. I'm 26. I love the fact that I got called good girl and the next words I hear are hamster killer. Yeah. That happens. Yurt. Good night, Requiem. Thank you so much for being here. I was born as a she/her. Later in my 20s, I decided to give she/they a try. It made me feel better, but attention I was getting for having the she part started giving me the kind of attention that made me feel uncomfortable online. So I transitioned into they/them, which is completely fair. You are not the oldest one here, Midnight. Don't worry. What is my favorite Pokemon? Sunkern. Kiryu, would you like to roll for a good girl? That is a 9. Unfortunately, that does not meet it. I am younger than you, but I can guarantee you are not the oldest here. Wait a second. Why are other people Wait, hold on. Hold on. Why are other people rolling? Why did you roll... Midnight? Why did you roll for a good girl? I did come out to a coworker somewhat recently, and in like 3 days found out the dude assumed that I was FTM and not MTF, and for some strange reason that gave me a bit of gender euphoria. And that's what we like to see out here. Though, that confusion is a bit concerning, but it is nice when they think that you were born as a assigned female at birth. That happened to me at one of my appointments for medication. And they're like, oh, you're here for gender affirming care? How long have you been on testosterone? And I went, 23 years. And they went, oh, I'm sorry. It was very funny. Oh, you gave me UN19. Ah! I am MTF? Ah. Well, welcome on in, Lapis. I do apologize. This shit is not very fun, though. Oh. I mean, yeah, male puberty's not the best. The ass hair is a problem. I hope you enjoy it, though. And, the body hair. Fandom Frenzy, if you are getting censored on the tick of talks, we are live over on Purple App if you would like to go and message there. I'm cute, thank you, Rat. I don't mind body hair. It's not the worst thing in the world. I just don't like when it gets long. What? Alex, thank you so much for the heart me. If you would welcome on into the fan club. What? Sub on both? Sub on both. Oh, you're submissive. I see. Do I still have hairs? Do I still have body hair? Like facial, arm hair? Because, yeah. Yeah, I do still have facial hair, though I am in the process of getting electrolysis, so I won't have it for very long. My head hair is very long. So I have a friend who's currently a maggot. Got it. She cannot get legal access to... Oh, not a minute. Okay. In the middle of the Magacy. Got it. She cannot get legal access to HRT and has been wanting to do DIY. What can she do to get higher estrogen without meds? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Why did my model look sad for a moment? Like this? Because I can. Wah! Scribbles, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll my D20, please let me know. I would like to actually shorten my hair a little bit. It's a little too long, and I've got enough parts that have split ends that it'd be worth it. Be pollen sometimes? I had to go as far as telling an x-ray tech that I had testicles prior to my orky because they kept asking if I was sure I was not pregnant. That's really funny. How's Pretty Mina doing? Pretty Mina is doing very well. IDK on YT, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relate to 20, please let me know. Wait, I can't give you head pads. I got head pads. Someone gave me head pads. See, look, watch. Watch this. Ready? Wherever the head pads redeem is. Boop. See, I got head pads. That's why I said head pads. Silly. If your hair's been the same length for a long time, get a cut to get rid of the split ends. That would help a lot. That's not even a joke. Acer, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll 8020, please let me know. Is that the Acer company? No. Like, I'm just trying to get through school and it's not very fun. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, I am in fact answering questions. The problem is that I have to actually see the questions, and TikTok does not do a great job of not censoring stuff. So if you're interested in asking me questions, feel free to go over to either Red App, which is YouTube, or Purple App, which is Twitch, and you should be able to ask there. I'm 6'2" IRL, midnight. I am a Cecropia moth. I'm not an owl, you silly bean. And I wear thigh-high leather boots, leather jackets, and have snake bites. And all the eyeliner and eyeshadow. So don't you worry. Thigh highs are fantastic. You should definitely buy them. How long do... my Hot Pocket box is missing, and I don't know how long to put... 2 minutes and 45 seconds. That is a good question. The answer to how... It's, It is, in fact, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. God1234T, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Michael Wave. Funny thing is, before rating, my friend was like, what the fuck? Where do you keep finding these moths? And I'm like, thigh highs are, are easy to wear underpants. Wait, hold on. Someone messaged something and it completely cut me off. Whoa. That is such a wild thing to say. Okay, hold on. Funny thing is, before rating, my friend was like, what the fuck, where you keep finding these mods? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like a reverse lamp. Mods are incredible. Okay, now, there are a lot of good socks, but make sure the socks are a good durable kind, since thigh highs are easy to wear under pants. Exactly. Scribbles, I got a question about the VTuber model lighting. Is the golden kind of glow specific to the current background? Like, do you have different VTuber effects for different lighting? I do have this. Yeah. So I can just toggle this on and off. I have other lighting options. So these are just like different glow options. I do also have the censored option that people can redeem. So it pixelates my model and stuff like that. So it's nice. What was your role? Whatever you wanted it to be for. That's what it is. But yeah, so there's that, and then it's just a toggle, like other things. That's all it is. I think I'm gonna buy some more feminine clothing to get rid of most of my body hair first. Ah, that's fair. Oh, I've been censored. Aaron Seuss, thank you so much for the 2 tiny bunnies. Really appreciate it. I've been censored. That means I can be lewd, right? Right? This person is watching hentai. Oh, the Twitch isn't hearing it? Hold on. Hold on. If Twitch isn't hearing it, then I can fix that. I can fix that. This person is watching hentai. There you go. There's our headphone check for the night. What did you just walk into? A headphone check. They turned on my sensor toggle, and whenever that happens, I'm incredibly tempted to just be as lewd as possible. And so I was. Basically, I moan and say you're watching hentai, and if you're not wearing headphones, then the people around you look at you because you're not supposed to wear headphones while you're in public. It's rude. Zeus, thank you so much for the hand hearts. What? The open back headphones are doing me no justice. I see. What? But welcome in all the new viewers that decided to join in for that. How are you all doing this fine day? Headphone check? I was on my FYP. Oh no. How terrible. Sleep well, Lapis. Thank you so much for stopping in. I can't come up with a good username? Welcome on in. Yeshua, welcome on in as well. If any of you would like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Xander, if you'd like, thank you so much for the heart meet. Welcome to the fan club. If you would like to use any of your brand new emotes, you're more than welcome to. That was the most lewd headphone check I've ever heard in my life. You're welcome. That is the plan. That is how we plan it out, you know. Chris Topper, thank you so much for the heart meet. But I really do need to go to bed, otherwise I will be in trouble, and no dino nuggies. Yes, go to bed, otherwise Ghost will yell at you. I'm having a blast. Welcome on in. It's murderizing you. May you sit on my lap? Maybe. I'll allow it. Just this once. I wouldn't recommend a lamp bath. I wouldn't recommend it either. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Potato. You have completed the thing. You have completed our life goal. So that means I get nice and close to my microphone and go, my chat. Tonight you're seeming extra biteable and oh so very adorable. I see all the effort that you're putting in, and I appreciate it. It is seen in every single bit. Every single ounce of effort is recognized because we know that you're trying your very best day after day. Even if it's not the best that you've ever done, it is still your best that you can do, and that is the important part. So thank you for being here and supporting me. Mwah. Alrighty. And you know, Edits, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relay D20, please let me know. And thank you. I've put a lot of effort into my voice. We are getting a battery voice. What is a battery voice? I feel so positively reinforced. Exactly. My goodness, Midnight. I didn't know it was like that. Buttery. Ah, that makes more sense. There's hope in my lewd. There's lewd in my hope. One cannot have yin without yang. One good deed before I head to bed? Well, thank you, Potato. You are incredibly kind. I'm so honestly overwhelmed with the amount of support tonight. Genuinely. Thank you. Oh, Midnight, I have a question. Because you have been so overwhelmingly supportive tonight, would you like praise? And how would you like the pronouns to be for that praise? Girl, boy, pet? If you choose to go with it anyway. Bois. What's something that for non-binary people? I don't even know the answer to this myself. Girl is fine. Okay. Do you have but do you have something preferred? That is why I'm asking. Girl is fine, but if there's something better, let me know. Do I DIY? In what way? HRT? No, I do have an endocrinologist. Praise isn't that scandalous, that one guy. Squishy Sharky VT, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Welcome on in. I am Mina Moth VT, your very and most wonderfully lewd moth VTuber. Give me all of your lamps. Surrender them now, or I shall stab you. Alrighty. Well, you're such a good person. I'm so proud of you for being such a good person. Alrighty. Midnight. Darling, sweetheart. You're such a good girl. I hope you know that. You have been nothing but a positive influence on my day and the many others that you have interacted with. So thank you for everything that you do, day in and day out. You're incredible. There you are. You're such a good little one. You're such a good mothling. How's that? Mothling, I think, works. I think mothling will be the NB default outside of pet from now on. Saltine Murican, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. If you would like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Can I call you Minecraft without the craft? No. But that's a good pickup line. Totally not flooded? Oh, adorable. It's always fun watching them squirm. Wait, hold on. I can do that. I can do better. Hold on. It's always so fun watching them squirm. There, how was that? That wasn't... Okay. What? Is that not what we wanted? Is that not the kind of voice we wanted? I read yours. Hi, Nullcraft. Yes, I was praising a specific viewer over on the Purple app. They requested it, so I had to. The other option is that I go, you know, this. I can just go yandere. If that's what we wanted, anyway. Please go yandere. I think you just want it. Salty American, thank you for the follow over on Purple App. I really appreciate it. My voice gave you mom vibes? That is what we were going for. That is exactly what we were shooting for. Don't you worry. DIE, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relay to 20, please let me know. BBB, thank you so much for the rose. Did I ask for praise? No, I was given praise that I needed that made my week hell yes with extra light bulbs. Mothy, sorry. Mothy, sorry. My model looks fantastic. Thank you. Kate, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relay D20 for you, please let me know. Be more than happy to. So you're here again, hero. What will it take for me to have to break you? Something like that. I'd have to be louder, and I don't want to be loud right now. You got a natural 20, Kate. Congratulations. Is there even a praise redeem? Yeah, there's the good girl, good boy, and good pet. I throw in whatever I want. This is all voice training. Nullcraft, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relay D20, please let me know. But yes, my voice is due to voice training because I am in the process of trying to be a VA. I am a VA. That is a 7, Nullcraft. Congratulations. Hello, Rex now. Rex. Hello, Rex. Moi? Am I an estrogen? Of course. Of course I'm on estrogen. Injection, specifically. Agua, thank you, Midnight. BMW, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relay D20, please let me know. Moi. I do read your Setsu. What are you talking about? Also, I know you sent that a little while ago. I do apologize. I was looking at other things. Moi. Also, hi, Daddy Senpai. How are you doing today? So thank you for subbing. Unless it was a gift sub. And either way, thank you for being a sub. Unless it's a follower thing and I'm just silly. It's a follower emote. I'm stupid! Ah! Anyway. So, what's my favorite class in D&D and race? Okay, so if I'm allowed to do homebrew stuff, I do Dullahan. If I'm not allowed to do homebrew, it's probably Purple Tiefling. Path Abyssal. I think is what it is. Class is generally rogue. If not rogue, sorcerer. You know, stuff like that. Do I like lamps? I love lamps. Especially lava lamps. For no particular reason. I would be a rogue. Hehe, I like stabbing. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing, that will get in my way whenever someone is trying to take you from me. Anyway. I used to have a lava lamp that is like a skeleton theme. What was like a ribcage? Ooh, that sounds really cool. Only Monica vibes? Exactly. What's wrong, Theo? What happened? Oil up? VTuber Throat Downer. That is a wild, wild username. But I could use a good massage. Okay, well, you ruined it, buddy. You ruined the bit. Do I do ASMR? There's a recording that I need to edit. Still. Shiny Chariot, thank you so much for the 11 roses. I typically run Dark Elf. My favorite class is either Monk, but one more that's more me would be Battle Master Fighter, because I fence in real life in HEMA. You do HEMA? Oh, fuck yeah. Congratulations. I've seen so much HEMA content lately, and it looks so cool. It looks so cool. BVB, thank you so much for the hand hearts. You deserve to feel... May the sun shine on you every day and your smile be contagious and spreading. You deserve to feel the kind of love that leaves you with butterflies every day. No, it leaves you with moths. I'm starting a movement for unks with lower back pain. It's called LGP Gang. Good thing I'm not an unk. Thank God. I hope you have a wonderful day as well, Tank. Thank you for stopping in. Auntie? I'm only 26. I promise. I promise. What? Wait. I got a follow. Wait, I didn't get a follow notification. What was that? What? BB, thank you for the hand hearts. I don't know why it... Oh, it was the Dr. Pepper fund going up. Okay. Oh, I did recently win a local tournament a few months back. It's funny how you won. Did they just kind of like walk into your sword and you get the point? Diva, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relay D20, please let me know. Oh, for all those over on the Tick of Talk, I am also live on Purple and Red app as well. If you wanted to go check those channels out, you're more than welcome to. You want me to tell the story? Of course. Why am I patting my legs? Because I want to do thigh slappies. What's wrong with that? Serena, Zads, thank you so much for the follows. If you'd like me to roll a D20, let me know. I was. These are my... What? Read the alphabet? Mayhaps. Actually, did we pass 1,400 followers on Purple? Have we done that today? Oh, we're at 13.99. Oh my god. Okay, question. I have a request of all the people over on Purple, on the people on TikTok. Could you please follow if you haven't already over on Twitch? I would really appreciate it because we are one away. We're literally one away. Thank you. Thank you, KPJ. We hit 1,400 followers! Woo! AJ, thank you for the follow on TikTok as well. Woo! Reska, thank you so much for the follow. The Man, thank you so much for the follow. If either of you would like me to roll a D20, please let me know. KPJ, thank you so very much. Please do enjoy your emotes as a follower. And stuffs. In stuffs. Blah. W Model, thank you. My artist did an amazing job, and I'm so very proud of them. Hi, Izzy. Cry Stuffer. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the head pats, Revolution. So, as I stated, I'm 5'2", I'm this small, and the last guy I went up against in the finals was the guy who's 6'4". Long story short, as long as I kept under him, he could, he counter hit me. I fed slow to the ground to hide my effective range. So yeah, I played like a mouse against like an elephant and I won. Fuck yeah. Roommate Woken? There. Did that help your roommate? Did that help your roommate understand what's going on? Apparently I'm already followed. It's fine, Chris. Thank you. Moth. Hi, Bim Bim. Hi, Potato. Welcome on in. Thank you for the heart, me. How have you been? It's been so long. Dr. Pepper doesn't cost that much? I mean, a 12-pack costs $12, so it actually kind of does. It actually just kind of does, though. It's kind of wild. Kiryu, thank you so much for the Go Popular. I've been working. What about you? You eat? I eat. I do eat occasionally. How did you do Magic Backplay? The one with Big Daddy Bruvac? It plays well. It plays well. It could do a lot better. There's still some fine tuning to do, but it's good. It's good. Oh, yeah, it was a longsword tournament. I fenced German longsword. Oh, hell yeah. I want to learn. I want to learn German longsword, to be honest. It looks fun. I drink store brand soda now. Dr. Pepper costs too much money. I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. It's a good idea. What have you just been working? That's fine. I haven't been streaming regularly, so I can't even blame you. That is a username that I can't pronounce. Burb, thank you so much for the follow. If they could really do 20, let me know. You're in a black-red vampire deck in Magic? Well, I play Magic the Gathering. I run an Azorius life gain mill deck with Hope Ethsheim as the commander. Insanity, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna say Cat, thank you so much for the follow. If either of you would like me to relay D20, please do let me know. Just drink Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb's not the same, but you know, it's good enough. Hit me with another roll and you got it. 20. You got a 20. Hi, Chris. Welcome back. Why? What did you want the roll for? Come on. You know you want to tell me. You're rocking a Grixis deck? Ooh, nice. I have one WUBRG deck, and then everything else is monocolor except for the Azorius life gain mill deck. Didn't think I got this far? I see. How much does Dr. P cost in the States? It's like 10 euro for a credit 12. It's about 11 to 12 USD for a 12 pack as well. And they're the 12 ounce cans, so you know, not a lot. Do I play rhythm games? I do play rhythm games. Beat Saber and Mustache are the ones that I play mostly. We won't talk about how the life gain deck has Fierce Guardianship in it. I don't know. What's 330 milliliters to ounces? 2 fluid ounces. It's about 11 ounces. So they're about the same. Blah. Half a fifth? You drink too much, Kayla. Alright, Midnight. Well, we do have a Discord, so you're more than welcome to join there, and I do play games there regularly, so if you'd like to stop in, then you're more than welcome to. What? Dream Nova, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like to roll a d20, let me know. And yes, hop on Friday night. I don't want to play Friday Night Funkin'. Vogel, thank you so much for the follow. Where that link? In the link tree in my bio on either platform. As there's also merch. You could buy yourself your very own Minamoth keychain on minamothmerch.com. Or not minamothmerch.com. I own them soon. Minamoth merch at Etsy. Soon it will be at minamothmerch.com. We'll get there. Beat Saber is so fun. It's just, ugh. But yeah, we have a Discord server. Hi, Melvia. How have you been? I don't think you were first today. I'm a little let down. Hi, Dennis. I may not be your mom, but I can definitely be your mommy. Hi, Kratos. How are you doing today? That is a Russian name. Thank you so much for the follow, though. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. I filled the last of the goal. You did. Thank you for the 60. Thank you for the 70 roses. You are very kind. Azula, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. All right, have a good one, Ratvolution. Thank you so much for stopping in. You're incredibly kind. Your son and my son ready for a party? I don't know if you saw. Oh, congratulations! Have a wonderful day and happy birthday. Happy birthday to son. What? Like no work on mobile? Gotta pull out the laptop? Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work on mobile. That's just a Discord stupidity thing. I had to treat you. I felt bad. Haven't said anything. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, Melvia. It's alright. You don't have to feel obligated to show up here. Mobile Twitch equals bad? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the Go Popular, Chris. I don't know what that says. I don't... Agent, would you be able to translate that to English for me? Care package? Thank you for the agua. Kind of my third safe space. I'm glad that my streams and my community is your safe space. That is what I do my very best for. You said, my gods, what a beautiful voice. Ah, I do my very best. Thank you, Chris, for the translation. And Agent, I do my very best for my voice. Hello, do I know Edmund? No, I do not know who Edmund X is. My model's beautiful, thank you. My artist did a fantastic job. Kratos, why'd you have... What? My glasses weren't taken off. Thank you, Agent. I appreciate you translating that. We do have our resident translator here, though, in Chris. So, we got you. It is much appreciated. Am I blind? No, but I am. If you had one character to pick, I can edit. Oh, that's a good question. If it's a okay, I gotta do a difficult one. I don't know. Oh, hell not. You know what? Here, I'll pick one easy. Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. There. You should be fine. Nova, thank you so much for the follow. And Dark Nova, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you both. Yes, Rimuru. Favorite Pokemon? Sunkern. My favorite Pokemon is Sunkern. You like jazz? I should watch Uma Musume? I have. Well, at least season 1 anyway. Blinded by all the lamps. I see them bulb wattage though, am I right? You are right, you are right. Blah. But yes, my favorite Pokemon is Sunkern, then Magneton, then Crobat, then Volcarona, then Snom. Mimikyu's up there too, but it's not my favorite. Raikou's pretty cool, I won't lie. How are we doing today? We are doing very good. Newbie, I didn't skip your comment. Sometimes, and honestly this happens a lot, TikTok likes to censor a lot of people. So if you are interested in sending your question or comment again, try it over on Twitch or YouTube. It'll probably be better. I did not say that Super Mario is my favorite Pokemon. I said Sunkern. Needlessly bad. Yes. And no, I'm non-binary, so how can I possibly be gay? Light, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Girl, did I miss Snorlax, or did you? No, what? Delphox is my favorite. It's super basic, but I can't help it. Delphox is a good choice. I'm non-binary, but I like everyone. But everyone I like in a gay way. Oh, okay, okay. The double pansexual, I see. Toogle Boy and Jeff Moose, thank you so much for the follows. If you'd like me to roll a d20, let me know. Sure, you're more than welcome to tag me if you'd like. Snorlax is top 10 for sure? Not really. Not for me anyway. Snorlax isn't really there. Tanner, what happened with people? What type of boy, girl, NB do I like? Boys, femboy twinks are pretty hot, though getting railed out by a very strong masculine man is pretty fucking fun too. Lesbians are so fucking attractive. Piercings are hot as hell. Then there's also just, you know, very femme women. They're very fun to top and make squirm. Oh my god, I like everybody. NBs. Now those people. Those people. Oh yeah. The more queer it's so cool. Oh, Sorry, you're gonna make me start drooling over here. Goodness. Look, anyone that I can get under my thumb is fun. Okay. Ben, thank you so much for the follow. If you think we're really D20, please let me know. Hi Mina, it's Techno. Well, come on in, Techno. We're happy to have you again. This is my first impression of you, and I like it. You get it. You get it. Yesterday I was saying some stupid and annoying stuff on this other guy's stream, so he timed me out, which is understandable. That I came back today to give him some subs, to say I'm sorry and everything, and apologized. But as soon as I said hi, he banned me. Like, I mean... I can't blame them, but also it is kind of a dick move. If you don't lead with I'm sorry about yesterday, then it's kind of hard for them to justify one way or another. You can always appeal the ban. That is something you can do on Twitch. So if you're interested in trying that, then you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, it is kind of lame. Hi R, how are you doing today? Shiroverse and Punoka, thank you so much for the follow. I skipped my comment on Twitch as well. Maybe you mute some words. My comment won't show up. What was the... Is it gay to like Fuda, or am I curious? Oh, I'm sorry. I was answering another question. It's not gay to like Fuda, but you do have questions to ask yourself about if you are attracted to trans women, because trans women are women and it is straight, but Fuda is like a hypersexualized version of that, so you have to consider that. It's, you know, it's a lot. Yes, Twitch time reactions are in the bio. Hi Zigzoinks, how you doing today? Freaky questions? Yes. I did try, but it said it's not accepting unbanned right now. Yay women. Hi Hug, how are you doing today? We appreciate you. Honey Eating Bear, welcome back. We're happy to have you. What? Someone followed over on purple. I didn't see the notification. Oh, Zig! Thank you so much for the follow, darling. We're happy to have you. Genuinely. Seeing you on multiple platforms is incredibly kind of you. And you help us stay above 1,400 followers. Because we just hit it, and I'm so happy. How have you been? How you be? Jomu, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. If you'd like me to roll a d20, let me know. Is this the crazy question segment? The whole stream is the crazy question segment. Benjo, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please do let me know. I've been doing very good. What's my favorite D&D class? Rogue. After that, it's Sorcerer. Dancer, if we're talking like costume. Dancer's pretty cool. Not going to lie, it's his loss because he's the one who's losing a follower. I mean, like, fair enough, yes, but as a content creator who has had a viewer try and throw that into my face in the past, especially when I was a much, much, much smaller creator, it's a lot easier to just cut your losses with a viewer that is being toxic, or at least appeared to be toxic, than it is to try and justify, I need the viewership, because then more people are going to feel comfortable in your community by not having to, you know, interact with someone who is acting that way. I'm not saying that you are intentionally doing that. I'm just saying that from their perspective, I can see why they wouldn't want to unban you, at least at this time. If that makes sense. Even if you're promising them money or viewership, there's that. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying I can see their perspective. Blah. Look, Eve. Look, Eve. Eve? Head pats? Thank you. Or would you like head pats? Is that it? Do you want head pats? Are you looking for head pats? I will give you head pats if you ask. Oh shit, I'm being raided. What? You didn't have to raid me when I'm being silly. What the? Hi, Paraloon. Oh my god, it's been forever since I've seen that username. Hello, welcome everybody from Skathana Stream. If you haven't seen me before, I am Mina MothVT, your local moth VTuber. I stream just chatting streams like this where I talk about trans issues and answer questions about transitioning in general. I'm currently in the process of doing a Celeste playthrough, and as on top of all of that, I also play Overwatch and other shooter games and such. So, if any of that interests you, then you're more than welcome to stick around. I also do tarot readings. I do a lot of things, actually. There's merch if you magically instantly want to buy merch of my character. Check out the Etsy shop. But how are we all doing today? What were you doing? What were you playing? How we vibing? You slayed the spire? Ah, I see. Hi, Gundown. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Mimq, thank you. We vibin'? We big vibin'. We big vibin' right now. Vibes are good. Need some more Dr. Pepper. Me too. Me too. Slay the Spire 2 while we talked about future content coming soon. Oh, the wink wonk future content? Or the just like actual regular content? I like the character design. Thank you. Thank you. D20 to smoke another joint. You got it, Gundown. That content? Hell yeah. 19. So yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Any help on training my voice? I'm new to being MTF and I seem to be struggling. Raise your larynx. So A, raise your larynx, and if you don't know how to do that, swallow and have your Adam's apple, also known as your larynx, and try and hold that at the top of your throat and start talking with it there. If you get used to holding it there after a while, then you can get used to tensing the muscles in the back of your throat to change your resonance. It is all a matter of time and practice for you to get to that point. Also, Skathana, you rated me at a very interesting time. I stopped streaming in like 2 minutes. So, oh god, we have a hype train now. No plushies? No plushies yet. That costs a lot of money for production, and I get them manufactured, sent to me, and then I ship them out myself. So the pipeline is very constrained by the amount of money that is coming in from y'all for us to be able to have merch in the first place. So I appreciate it. I still have like 50 keychain charms to go through. So if you want to help me out, buying those will help me a lot. And then we can get more. And more merch, and more content, and other kinds of content, and all the good stuff, you know? Well, with that being said, it's time to play Stop Resisting Simulator. What is that? Predaking, thank you so much for following. Barry Harry, thank you so much for the follow as well. If either of you'd like to roll a d20, please let me know. Sluggy, Damien, thank you for the raids. What is happening? Why am I getting raided? It's the end of my stream time. I've been live for 2 hours. Why? Also, enjoy Ready or Not. Why am I being censored? Oh, hi, Other Moth. I hope you have a fantastic night, Barry. I have immediately blocked Spooka, so hopefully those messages stick around. Quick, people on TikTok chat, message a lot, get it off the screen. What is happening? Why are we hype training right now? Thank you, Sugar Pops. Predaking, thank you. I love my eyes too. The Black Sclera was such a good choice. People on Twitch, can we... What? We saw you on and wanted to come by? Well, welcome by. What were you playing? What were you doing? Tell me. That's so lewd? What do you mean that was being lewd? I didn't even do it. Midnight Nachos, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Boiling Point DLC, pretty good, am I right? What? Sugar Pops, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Mimq, thank you so much for the follow. If either of you would like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Um, Sylvian, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Bean Burrito, Reed Timmer, thank you so much for the follow on Purple. TikTok. Blossom, thank you for the follow on TikTok. If anyone wants if anyone wants a d20 rolled, let me know. What's happening? Morning stream viewer, thank you so much for the follow. Pokemon Captain, thank you so much for the follow. Gary, yes, I'm stuttering just a little bit. Nori, thank you for the follow. If any of you would like me to roll a d20, please let me know. Codaface, thank you so much for the follow. Gundown, thank you for the 71 bits. I'm doing my very best. I'm doing okay. I'm fine. We're just vibing. We're only on level 2 of a hype train. It's not gonna get any crazier. We hardly ever make it past level 3 anyway. It's fine. We're vibing. Hi, Not Charles. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Hug, thank you for the 67 bits. Fuck you. Fuck you for 6-7, but thank you. She hasn't made it here yet. Gonna talk her through Dark Waters. What? Midnight Nachos. So, like, hypothetically, can chatters hypothetically call you mommy? People do quite often, yes. We are going all the way. Gun down. Thank you so much for the extra biddies. Fuck me yourself, coward. Bet. I'll peg the fuck out of you, Hug. You can't stop me. Well, you can if you say no, because consent is important. But I will peg the fuck out of you. What's poppin', short snacks? Hi, Jackal. Oh my god, Jackal. It's good to see you. I got taken off the leaderboard. Yeah, okay, so the leaderboard is for people who are still actively watching on TikTok. So if you watch if you have it like open on your phone, then you should still be there. You should still be there. What the heck did I just join? There's a hype train over on the Purple app, and I'm yelling at them because one of them is I said fuck you because they did the 6-7 meme, and they said fuck me yourself, so I said I will peg them because they deserve to be pegged, you know? It's really that simple. Twitch chat be wildin', right? They just be wildin' sometimes. How you tipsy, Jackal? Cheers to that, bro. I gotta go eepy now. Sleep well. Oh, you had silly juice too, Sluggy? Alright, we'll sleep well. It's not like Kick. No. I don't stream on that platform. I'm your favorite furry? Well, hell yeah. I'm shocked because we know Red, and Red is pretty fucking cool. If you had the balls on the multi-stream, you can do Kick, Rumble. Oh, I don't have balls though, so that's the problem. I kind of just don't have them, so about that. Funny story about 6-7. My oldest kept running around the house yelling that, and I warned him to stop, and if he didn't, and he didn't, so I ran up behind him and yelled, 11 011 as I yelled 911 and kicked his legs out from under him. That's my purse. I don't know you. Mothballs haven't been a big thing for a long time. Uneducated chatter. Exactly. It's wild. So number 1, we good? Yeah, exactly. See, you got it. You got it. Krabby Hurdle. I'm glad you agree with me. Thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to roll a d20, let me know. Mobile is broke. Mobile is broke. That is true. That is true. That's how it goes. Hi Theo. Why you lick? Why you licking me? Why you lick chat? What is the Dr. Pepper Fund? The Dr. Pepper Fund is the fund that funds my Dr. Pepper addiction, as well as helps pay to keep the lights on for the stream. So any donations to it or any other platform that you wish to support me on goes right back into the stream and helps support me and the growing moth community, the Mothia, if you will. Jackal, how dare you? Thank you for the head pats, Gundown. You have done your part, Midnight. Thank you. You were incredibly kind. We will have another stream in 2 days on Monday. Everyone today, have a very, very happy Egg Day. If you are Egg or you know Egg, give them support. Happy Egg Day, everybody. Happy Egg. Egg! Sec, thank you so much for the follow. If that can relate to 20, please let me know. Alright, with that, I may be Egg. Oh no, Kiryu. Mba. Oh no, Wolf Narrator, what have you done? Alright, but for the people over on Purple, or not on Purple, but for the people over on TikTok, thank you. Oh, Sabine, hello, welcome on in. I'm so sorry for doing this, but I gotta end here. I'm so sorry. I will talk to you all later. All you wonderful, amazing, incredible people over on TikTok. Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. You are all fantastic, amazing, wonderful people. And with that, good night. And the Crimson Dove, thank you so much for the follow. Bye-bye. Alright. Now, it is just Twitch and YouTube. Now for the people here on Twitch. The TikTok people don't even know you're here. Like, they weren't paying attention. You don't let them know this, but like you're kind of my fave. You're kind of my fave, Twitch people. YouTube, we appreciate YouTube viewers. We do. We do appreciate YouTube viewers. Thank you, YouTube viewers, for everything that you do. But the Twitch viewers, I'm kidding. I do appreciate everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Why a moth? Because moths are adorable, and that is actually the reason. Skim Milk Not Whole, thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like me to relate 20, please let me know. But no, I do appreciate everybody on both Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. Any support is fantastic. YouTube viewers who are sticking around on the YouTube platform that I try my best to watch. Thank you for putting me on your second monitor. With that, people on Twitch, who are we raiding? Who do you want to raid? Because we got quite a lot of people as options. Is Envy live? No, Envy's not live. Unfortunate. Does it have to be someone I know? It does not have to be someone I know, but I prefer if I've at least heard of them. But feel free to recommend anyone that you think we might need to raid. It's Twitch, you can be zesty with us. Orleans VT. Okay, hold on. Let me see who they are and what they got going on over on their channel. Let me check them out. Looks like they're doing a just chatting segment before they do some... Or are they signing off for the night? Oh, they're singing, even though it says Dark Souls. What? Am I missing something? Hold on. What? Huh? If only Tabby or Kitten were live. If only, if only. Oh, I'm no longer on TikTok, so I'm going to be as lewd as I want. Don't you worry, darlings. I will make sure that this moth mommy takes care of you just the way you like. NVAM, the Spriggan VTuber. Ara, ara. Hold on, I can do better. Ara, ara. Ara, ara. Ara, ara. Ara, ara. All the aras. Okay, but Orleans seems like they're doing something. I don't quite understand. Let me listen.
Etsy Agid Prop. Bugles take on race.
They're singing. So do we raid them? Oh, it's unfortunately Alice is there. Oh yeah, we're raiding over. Unfortunately, Alice, you have caused us to raid Orleans. I hope you know. You're the one that recommended it, so I totally get it. What? Oh, it's gonna end soon, probably. Oh, well then maybe we don't, because we want to keep the raid train going. You know. We want to keep the raid train going. You know. I have no idea who we're gonna raid, but let's see. There's Penelope, Demon Queen Vivi, and I don't have a lot of people to raid right now. Quick, everybody, give me all of your recommendations. Is there any other VTubers that y'all would like me to raid right now? Any at all? Any at all? Any VTubers that you think are going to be on for an extended period of time tonight? Or at least for more than 20 minutes past when I raid them? Please? 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 Eh. A couple Aussie VTubers live right now. Go for the wild assault. Wait, there's one wild assault? Hold on. There's one wild assault VTuber? Or there's one wild assault person? Ooh, okay. Aussie VTuber or furry streamer? Very, very queer supportive. Oh yeah. Oh, we wait. We be raiding Wild Assault. We be raiding Wild Assault. Let's do this. For any of you that don't know Wild Assault, it is, if you're playing certain game modes, it's essentially just a furry battlefield with abilities, and it's super fucking cool. I highly recommend playing the game if you haven't already. I enjoy it a lot. So, with that, everyone here on Twitch, you are all fantastic, amazing, wonderful, incredible people, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. So, with that, thank you so much for being here. You're awesome, so stay awesome, and peace.